This is a video tutorial on importing class data into a class file from local or remote data stores for MarkBook 2012 Mac Edition. If you recall, in the last segment we were looking at creating a mark set, and this is the mark set that we created for, if you recall, that grade 10 English academic class. I'm going to close that. You may have already noticed, but there was another class that was there, and this is a grade 9 science class. It turns out that these students are studying under a different regime called the International Baccalaureate, and they have a different way of doing their calculations. But the problem is I don't have any students in the class as of yet. So we're going to go through a couple of methods of getting students into the class. First one is by importing. So if I click on Settings and then go to Import Students, there are two methods here. One is a local import. This is if you're connected to your local area network at school, the virtual private network, and you can connect and pick up files that are there, or you can go to a remote import area. This would be something like out on a Dropbox where you can actually pull in class data. This would be one that you could practice if you went to the asyluminc.com site and you could actually import students. This is where the demo class was created. Going back to the local import, my class is called SNC 1D8 Section F. Very important that you match the characters that are needed by that student information system to the exact letter. Click on Open. We're now going to go to the extracts area that's part of the virtual private network for the school. And in this case, I'm in the extracts folder, and this happens to be the extract which has a certain set of parameters that MarkBook will recognize. Clicking on Select, the application will open and has recorded 26 students. The other thing that I can do is I can pull in class pictures, and in this particular case I need to go to that directory again. It's the same directory. This time I'm going to go to the class photos area, click on a picture, select, and MarkBook will import those pictures as well. So if I go now back to the students, you'll notice that I have a whole class of students with all their particular information that's there. The other thing I need to do is I need to add another student, so I go File, New Student. This will then allow me to add the next student that was added to my class, and his name is Mark Walters, so we will enter him. And if you don't have an import routine, this would be the method that you have to use to do the import for everyone in the class. This student is in an honors stream, so this is the way we record their special program. Their home form for this young man is 2D1, so we must be in a grade 10 stream. And his student number, it must be a unique number. Here I'm using 6 digits. His code name could be one that he could pick. In this particular case, it could be Towel Boy. And his birth date turns out to be 1998, so 1998. And he was born on the 17th of December. Phone number 906 483 1245, and we also can have access to student emails. In this case, it's mark.w@hotmail.com, and parent contact was Mother Walter, and it's Dr. Walters. She has her name as Walter K@outlook.com. And in this particular case, we have a single parent arrangement, and the custody is with the mother. And Mark happens to also have asthma. And that would be the way in which we record that class, file, save, and we now have our class complete with students ready for the next part.